Welcome to your weekend focus for January the 13th, the 14th, and the 15th, 2017. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. We've had a card fly out. We're having that again, aren't we? Upside down at that. I don't mind when cards like this fall out. Three of Cups, laughter, giggles, fun, excitement, celebration. That's how we should go into this weekend, enjoying other people's company, creating laughter, creating joy, creating happiness. Raise your vibration, raise your light, raise your energy. This could be good news coming in. Absolutely. It gives you cause for celebration. So we'll keep that one in the back of our mind while we go through the rest of the cards, but that's a very good omen that this weekend we should have giggles and laughter. We should be light about things. We, especially when we get around the full moons and everything, we think about our ambitions and what we want to do, and we get very serious about it. And, too much seriousness can bring down our energy. So even though we are being dedicated and disciplined, and we still need that laughter, we still need that joy, we still need to raise our vibration, our happiness, our heart center. And smile and laugh and enjoy the moment. Five of Swords, he's been a popular man over the last week or so. We've come through the fires. We're strong. We're courageous. We're well armed. We're well equipped. Three of Wands, looking at the new path. The path that lays in wait for us. Eight of Coins, hard work, dedication, honing our talents, raising the bar on ourselves and what we can do, what we can become. I'll pick an angel card. Success, 11, master number. Success. Well, we have very upbeat, encouraging cards, really, even with the Five of Swords as the first card, because look at how strong and determined we are here. Full of confidence. Knowing that we've got this, we can go forward, we can create the life we want, we can step into who we want to become. That we've come through the fires, we've come through the chaos, we've come through the sorrows. And it hasn't weakened us. It's made us stronger. It's made us empowered. It's made us more determined. It's given us a self-confidence. It made us aware of our strength, our abilities. And so there's more of a belief in ourselves that we can go forward. Now right next to it is the Three of Wands. So here we are, coming out of that fire and going into a whole different fire. This fire offers liberation, freedom, success, joy, happiness, peace of mind, love. What does it represent for you? The sunrise of our tomorrow. So I think we are being called on with this card to look at what we want to step into. We kind of stand in this card more in a centered area, looking outwards into the unknown. And so we are trying to see, and we may not be able to really focus on the details as much as we want and feel that grounded energy of what's to be. So we have to tap into the magic. Okay, look at the ship coming in at us. So this weekend, I think it's more of tapping into the magic of how it will transform our lives. If it's losing some weight, if it's cleaning up corners of room. Some people have junk drawers, some people have junk room, some people have a basement filled, others have attics filled. Some, it's just your closet. And what is that closet to you? Is it having too many obligations and responsibilities on your plate and you really need to look at focusing on major projects and delegating some of the work out, or some of the responsibility out, or some of the obligation out? I almost get like we are standing in a darkness here. I don't usually get this for this card. And we have to really focus on the magic of what can be. And then maybe if we backtrack from the magic, so what is limiting that magic in our lives right now? What is not allowing us to feel the magic that is really already present around you? How do we acknowledge it? How do we take that one step into that brightness and see the magic? So we're raising the bar on what we can do, what we can accomplish. Maybe this means more education. Maybe this means research. Maybe this means finding a mentor. Because here we have the pentacle maker, the coin maker, and he's hung up some of his coins. They're just beautiful. They're fabulous, and he knows it. And yet he's researching new ways of doing the pentacle. Coming upon new information. So that could be, we had the Three of Cups as the very first card. When we start to really dig into what we want to do, and we start researching, and we start, whether or not it's getting the diet we want, or joining the right kind of support group to get us through a bad habit, stepping into a career goal, or maybe joining forces within the community in some way, raising our stature within the community, stepping into a new relationship, growing a relationship strong. When we start to really look into how to grow it, I think that's when the celebration really hits. We have that aha moment. We have that epiphany. We see what we can do different that we never thought of before. But we're not going to if we don't give it the consciousness, we give it the attention. I think this is more towards the end of the weekend, because it is the last card. So maybe more on Sunday, we want to contemplate how to go forward, how to raise the bar on ourselves, looking at new avenues in which to walk. Maybe even just the same path, but walking it differently. We can have great success. Regardless of what it is we are trying to accomplish, this weekend will bring in success if we give it the attention it needs. Now, right away, I noticed the angel in the far background blowing the horn. So if you hear car alarms going off, horns blaring, bells ringing, pay attention to what you were thinking about, what you were doing. Because your angels, God, the universe, source, your guides, want to draw extra attention to that moment. So pay attention to those loud noises. Pay attention especially to horns and alarms going off. But don't look at why the alarm's going off unless it's a fire, then get the heck out of there. But don't look at why the alarm's going off as much as it went off because of what you were thinking or what you were doing. And it was drawing attention to it, wanting you to focus your energy on that even more, to not making it a passing thought. And the 11 is the portal into our tomorrow, into a new path. And it says we haven't actually really stepped into it. Even if we think that we've stepped into it, even if we've started doing, the 11 says, no, you're going to be amazed at what's about to come. So just wait to see what we have in store for you. Journey of Love. Let's go Journey of Love cards. because there is so much energy around Venus right now, around Neptune right now, and we just had the full moon in Cancer, which is a lot about home and family. So I think these cards are very appropriate right now. Whether they'll stick around long, I'm not sure, but for right now, I'm being called to use them. 16, Heart of the Moment. Look at the energy of that card. Heart of the Moment. 16 is a 7, which is the seeker of truth. It's also self-analyst. You know, we're really looking inside of ourselves, seeing where our true strengths are, where we can grow our strengths. The poem reads, love provides the opportunity to express the core essence of our very nature. It touches us at a level of feeling beyond the human norm and renders our beings incapable of feeling with greater depth or wonder. Love is the fabric of life. It is the substance that holds it all together and the magic that opens the unknown. It is the quality that speaks to our soul, that opens our heart, that excites our spirit, and allows us in its presence to become something greater than ourselves, something more than we were alone. That's beautiful. I just want to make sure I'm not missing any part of that. Come on, page, turn. Okay, so you are entering a time in your life where past and future are colliding. And isn't that the truth? In this present moment, you have a powerful opportunity to decide how you wish to continue in a certain pattern of relating or not. This may mean leaving a relationship or starting a new one, or growing one stronger. But even if you cannot yet make that decision with peace in your heart, you can still partake of the heart of this moment and decide how you shall choose to be. Will you speak? Will you choose to let go of shame, criticism, judgment, anxiety, loss, despair, and just be with your own heart now? Will you choose in this moment to trust yourself? Even if that trust says that you have to wait a little while longer before you can make a more long-term decision. This is a time when you can alter your future, stepping into relationships with another, with the divine, with yourself, in situations and in a new way. Even the smallest choice for love is a step in the right direction, in the best direction, actually, it says. You have the heart of the divine within you. It's not too hard for you to choose love. Let go of the people who want you to choose jealousy, or fear, or doubt, or anger. Their games are not nearly as fun. Choose love, and who knows, maybe they'll join your party instead. This oracle brings you a message. You are in the transition zone in your life and relationships. It is one moment that will manifest as many opportunities, where one choice will open up many pathways to fulfillment for you. We always have a chance to create our future with our present choices. But at this time, you are in an especially fertile karmic period, just having come out of a cycle of learning and about to enter into a new cycle. This is a time you will be willing to take a chance or risk to be happy within yourself, no matter what is going on around you. Your life is about to take a karmic turn, and you can feel peace in that knowing. Well, it's very true. It's very true. I mean, we started it with this card. Having just come out of a cycle of learning and about to enter a new cycle. And so it is, you know, the Three of Cups comes back in, saying to enjoy love, stay in the moment, create the happy experiences, create the joy and the laughter and the giggles this weekend. Stay in the now. And, you know, you decide whether or not you're happy. I mean, there could be 1,001 things that can pull you down, that can depress you, that can give you a real negative. outlook on things. And so this card is asking you to look at the positive, to change it into the positive, to change your direction of where you are looking into the positive. The heart of the moment, the joy of the moment, the happiness that can be in the moment. If you're worried about something that's going to be happening at work tomorrow or a conversation that you need to get into, the worst thing you can do is to think about it the night before. But rather create that moment of happiness around you, build your light, build your energy, and when that situation happens, or probably doesn't even happen, you'll be strong, you'll be confident, because you spent your time not in worry, not in fear, not in pulling your energy down, darkening, feeling heavy, but rather feeling the enlightenment, feeling the happiness, feeling the joy. Even if you're dreading that thing that you have to do tomorrow, or something that you had to do earlier today wore you down, or yesterday. It's whether or not you want to put your time and energy into the focus of that, or focus on something that's truly going to bring in happiness, joy, celebration. Well, we'll do a couple of angel cards here. So I think we have a very strong weekend that's asking us to, not until the end of the weekend do we really want to look at the details of what we really need to do. I think it's more about the joy, feeling that confidence, feeling that strength, feeling that happiness, looking into our tomorrow, understanding what that light means to us, but tapping into the magic. Six of Michael. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. Relocation or travel. So it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief. Let go of yesterday's worries and chaos that you have walked through, sorrows and tears, and look forward into what can be. See the light at the end of the tunnel. Understand that you're nearing the end of a difficult situation. You're stepping into new beginnings. So feel it around you. Create the happiness, create the joy, create the peace of mind. The Wheel. Haven't seen this card in a long time for our weekends. New beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. New beginnings, end of delays. Well, we just had Mercury come out of retrograde. So there's the truth for you. In fact, all the planets are going direct right now. So there is a lot of energy to go forward, to understand what we can step into. A change in direction that offers happiness, joy, peace of mind. The Star. Wow, what strong cards. A dream come true, believe in yourself, the end to a difficult situation. So all the cards are saying whatever the frustrations, the chaos, when you thought things were going to go right and they went completely wrong. She's pouring the water. Water is nurturing. Water brings life. You can't grow without water. Nothing can survive without the water. And here she is, she's pouring it freely, saying that the magic is coming to us. That you've gone through the hard part. And yes, there'll be hard parts again, don't worry. They won't let us down like that. A dream come true, believe in yourself, the end to a difficult situation. And we'll see what our wise animals have to say. Well, pick another angel card, so Guess we better do that. The Seven of Gabriel. Stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, and claim your personal power. And I think that's what I was kind of getting at when I was talking about, staying in the now. And you decide if you're going to get worried and frustrated and fearful of something that hasn't happened yet or something that you've walked out of, instead of concentrating on the moment at hand. What surrounds you at that very moment, and create happiness and laughter. Stand up for what you believe in and have confidence. Claim your personal power. Claim your personal power. And I think that's what we do here. We claim our personal power. And put those two together. Stand up for what you believe in. Stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence. You have confidence. Claim your personal power. I guess that's why. I guess we'll do 5 cards then, even though I'm shuffling our animals. Queen of Michael, you know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. I never agree with that card when I read that last sentence. I don't care whose reading I'm doing or why the card has come up. A time for your career rather than your relationships. I think it's a time for how you are going forward rather than how you work in combination with other people. It's the I am approach. It is how you are going to be independent, how you are going to be successful. You know exactly what to do. You do. Go deep inside. Ask yourself the questions. Be honest with yourself. You will get very successful answers out of that. You will see the light at the end of the tunnel. You will be able to step into the moment of peace of mind, of happiness, of joy. Look at that dove flying over you. And our animal is awakening with our little bear. He's been popular, hasn't he? He wants to make sure we hear him. Uncertainty, openness, awakening, negativity, and hibernation. When we fall asleep, we withdraw our awareness from its hypnotic fascination with physical sensation, thereby enabling us to listen with our now awakened sixth sense. It's tapping into our intuition. It's tapping into our higher wisdom. Bear reminds you that you have been hibernating and hiding from your passions and your own true self for far too long. Now is the time to open your mind, heart, and soul to see with all your senses, but most importantly, with your sixth sense, which was very much what the heart of the moment was telling us. Spend some time each morning journaling and listening to your heart. Release the fears and only hear the love of what you want out of that love. The fears only prevent you from crawling out of the cave, and they cause you to be grumpy and negative. Bear says that it's time of awakening. And so many cards have said that today for us, hasn't it? Bear says that it's time of awakening. Maybe you have always wanted to write a book, pick up an instrument, learn how to knit. Maybe you have been afraid to sign up for a class because you've been caught within the web of fear for so long that you forgot how good it felt to stretch and feel the love that is around you and the love that you create from within. So very much heart of the moment is calling out to us in its message today, isn't it? No matter what speaks to your soul, release the fear and allow Bear to stand beside you to assist you with your awakening. Don't allow your limited view to bring about the fear because you are on the verge of something great. Push the fear aside and feel the awakening bubbling up within you. Bear may be telling you that you need a good sound sleep, one that is undisturbed and restful, and once you awaken from that sleep, you will feel refreshed and ready to take on the world. Bears are resourceful before, during, and after hibernation. Bear wants to teach you, too, to be resourceful with your life. Are you purchasing too much food at the store that is going unused, or could it be that your closet is filled with clothes that you haven't worn in years? Bear says to simplify. I think I started going there at one point in the reading and then I veered off for whatever reason, but Bear's final words takes us back to that simplify our lives, get rid of the clutter. Okay, we've just come off of a full moon and it was in the fourth house, Cancer, right? So all about home and family. So I can see us wanting to clean out the closet, cleaning out, you know, the clutter and simplifying in some way. But Bear says, don't pay attention to or don't give energy into the fear or the worry or the concern. Rather, understand what you are stepping into, that great things are going to begin happening. I mean, he just keeps showing up and showing up and showing up, doesn't he? Showing you your strength, your empowerment, your wisdom that you've gained. And sometimes we want it to happen like yesterday, and we have to have a patience that everything will happen in divine timing. And so we just have to know that we are walking into the experience we want. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.